NXT Takeover London. A lot of these I have a lot more info or a lot more things to say about them, but I'm going to go with more of like a generalized thing. I wasn't going to try all out and do certain things just because, well, I can. But I wanted to talk about certain matches, and I want to get it like more of an overview instead of like a longer video. Alright, first off, we can talk about the first match here, Asuka versus Emma. I believe it was a solid female match. What I mean is that it actually displayed both talents and what they both can do in that ring. And I believe both of them have the talent to be like one of the best. One of the best. To be as good as they can possibly be with really, really good, what is it called? With really, really good, character progression. I believe these two would be really, really good in the ring together. As Austin does the very generic DDT on the side of the ring there, which everybody can do. Asuka wins, of course, because it's Asuka, and they're not really gonna make her lose to anybody yet, I would think. That's why they've cleverly avoided Nia Jax, Asuka, and Eva Marie, which is kind of funny, to be honest. Alright, we can head on to our next match, and that would be the NXT Tag Team Championship match. That would be Dash and Dawson versus Enzo and Cass. Well, first off, I believe this match was killer. Some may disagree because of the ending, which was fine. Enzo and Cass are really, they really deserve those titles, but are they going to get them? Not in the recent time, because they're so over. They don't even need the titles. They can just get over by them keeping the titles. They can just generate more heel heat for Dash and Dawson. You know, big team not winning, hell, that is perfect, because it'll make Dash and Dawson even more over as heels. I mean, it's perfect from both standpoints, because Enzo and Cass aren't losing any following at all, and that just makes them even more of an underdog, because they keep getting cheated out of winning the titles, whether it be Blake and Murphy, or this time Dash and Dawson. And I believe that this type of heel heat is perfect for the tag team division. I believe Dash and Dawson can be one of the top tag team division to come. Alright, we got our next match, Apollo Crews versus Baron Corbin. Two of my favorite superstars in the WWE. Before we get to it, I want to say that these two have been so killer in this game. Not in this game, I'm watching a game and I'm doing this review. They've been so killer in their careers, and it's awesome. Apollo Crews and Baron Corbin are two of the top superstars in NXT, and you can tell because these guys put on a killer matchup.
Well, there's no wiggle room here for Seth Rollins.
And it's almost perfect.
Boy, he is really tired now. That tank of his has to be
I believe Baron Corbin should have won this match, as it did happen that way. As Stone Cold hits a stunner on Seth Rollins for the victory. And I believe Baron Corbin should get it.
They mesmerized the WWE Universe in that match.
I believe it's one of the best matches on the card. And then we got our next match, which was a very, very good match. I believe it's not as good as Bayley and Sasha Banks, but Bayley definitely brought a side where it made it look realistic, and her win looks realistic. Bayley just never gave up, and I believe One of my my favorite part of this whole match was when she hit the senton on Nia Jax. That was one of the best moments of this match, and I believe it was the height of this match because that was awesome.
You want to talk about incredible, high-impact sports entertainment? Check out what happened during this match.
And I believe Nia Jax played the cocky villain. Thought she was going to win? No.
Here's your winner, Stone Cold Steve.
And I believe the long wait before Nia Jax tapped was so suspenseful. I bet everybody in that arena was going crazy. Anyway, alright, we got our last match. If I want to rate this pay-per-view, I know what I'm going to rate it. But we got our NXT Championship match. That'll arguably be one of the top dogs in the main events of any NXT Takeover. When Balor just brings out the Jack the Ripper outfit, though, Balor has that persona that he can actually do stuff like that, and it's great. Balor destroys Joe, and he doesn't win easy. It's great because it's perfect. Because you get two guys who know what to do in the ring, and I believe once you get that, you'll be great. You'll be golden with some good story progression, more people wanting to watch it. It's a great plan. And I believe Finn Balor keeping the title is a good idea. Just to keep the title at a higher standard. You know, it just feels like the best idea at this point in time. And if you guys have enjoyed this video, press the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will talk to you guys in the next one. See ya.